What if you could change your world just by shifting where you look? Have you ever wondered how the things you pay attention to shape your reality? This video will explore the hidden influence of attention and how it affects every aspect of our lives. We'll discover how controlling our focus can lead to personal growth, better relationships, and a more fulfilling life. Our attention is like a powerful spotlight, illuminating certain areas of our experience while leaving others in the dark. This selective perception plays a crucial role in how we interpret and interact with the world around us. By understanding and harnessing the power of our attention, we can actively shape our reality and create positive changes in our lives. Think about how your brain processes information. At any given moment, it's bombarded with countless stimuli, sights, sounds, smells, and more. But you don't consciously register all of these inputs. Instead, your brain filters and prioritizes information based on what you're focusing on. This selective attention mechanism helps us make sense of our complex environment and allows us to function effectively. However, this filtering process also means that we often miss important details or opportunities simply because we're not paying attention to them. Our focus quite literally shapes our perception of reality. What we choose to pay attention to becomes our world, while everything else fades into the background. This concept of attention shaping reality goes beyond just our immediate perceptions. It also influences our thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors over time. When we consistently focus on certain aspects of our lives, we reinforce neural pathways associated with those thoughts and experiences. This process, known as neuroplasticity, shows how our attention can physically change the structure of our brains. For example, if you regularly focus on negative aspects of your life, you may find yourself becoming more pessimistic over time. Your brain becomes more efficient at noticing and processing negative information, potentially leading to a skewed perception of reality. On the other hand, consistently directing your attention to positive experiences and opportunities can help cultivate a more optimistic outlook. Understanding this connection between attention and reality creation is crucial in today's world, where we're constantly bombarded with information vying for our focus. We live in what many experts call an attention economy, where businesses, media outlets, and various platforms compete fiercely for our limited attention span. Social media platforms, news sites, streaming services, and even traditional media are all designed to capture and hold our attention for as long as possible. They use sophisticated algorithms and psychological tactics to keep us scrolling, clicking, and watching. While these technologies can provide value and entertainment, they can also lead to scattered focus and difficulty concentrating on important tasks or relationships. This constant competition for our attention can have significant impacts on our daily lives. Many people report feeling overwhelmed, distracted, or unable to focus deeply on tasks. This scattered attention can affect productivity, creativity, and even our ability to form meaningful connections with others. However, by becoming aware of how our attention is being directed and making conscious choices about where we focus, we can regain control over our experiences and perceptions. This is where the concept of attention control comes into play. Attention control involves deliberately choosing what we focus on and for how long. It's about becoming more mindful of our attention patterns and learning to direct our focus in ways that align with our goals and values. By developing this skill, we can improve our productivity, enhance our relationships, and cultivate a more positive outlook on life. One powerful technique for developing attention control is mindfulness meditation. This practice involves focusing your attention on the present moment, often by concentrating on your breath or bodily sensations. When your mind wanders, as it inevitably will, you gently bring your attention back to your chosen focus point. Regular mindfulness practice can strengthen your ability to control your attention in everyday life. It can help you become more aware of when your focus is drifting and give you the skills to redirect it intentionally. This increased awareness and control can lead to reduced stress, improved emotional regulation, and a greater sense of overall well-being. Another practical technique for managing attention is the Pomodoro technique. This time management method involves working in focused 25-minute intervals followed by short breaks. By structuring your time this way, you train your brain to concentrate deeply for specific periods, reducing the temptation to multitask or get distracted. Time blocking is another effective strategy for directing your attention. This involves scheduling specific blocks of time for different tasks or activities. By dedicating set periods to particular focuses, you reduce decision fatigue and make it easier to give your full attention to the task at hand. These techniques can be particularly helpful in our digital age, where constant notifications and the allure of endless scrolling can fragment our attention. By setting clear boundaries and intentionally directing our focus, we can reclaim control over our time and mental energy. The way we direct our attention doesn't just affect our personal productivity and well-being, it also plays a crucial role in our relationships. When we give someone our full attention, we communicate that they are important and valued. This focused attention fosters deeper connections and more meaningful interactions. Active listening is a prime example of how attention can enhance relationships. When we practice active listening, we fully concentrate on what the other person is saying, rather than planning our response or letting our minds wander. This level of attention allows us to pick up on subtle cues, understand the speaker's emotions, and respond more empathetically. In contrast, when we're distracted during conversations, perhaps by our phones or other thoughts, we miss out on these nuances and may leave the other person feeling unheard or undervalued. By consciously choosing to give our full attention to our interactions, we can significantly improve the quality of our relationships. Of course, maintaining focused attention isn't always easy. We live in a world full of distractions, both external and internal. External distractions might include noise, notifications from our devices, or interruptions from others. Internal distractions can be even more challenging to manage. These include wandering thoughts, worries about the future, or ruminations about the past. Overcoming these distractions requires awareness and practice. One strategy is to create an environment that supports focus. This might involve finding a quiet workspace, using noise-canceling headphones, or turning off notifications on your devices during focused work periods. For internal distractions, techniques like mindfulness can be helpful. When you notice your mind wandering, gently acknowledge the thought without judgment, and then return your focus to the task at hand. Over time, this practice can help you become less reactive to distracting thoughts and more able to maintain your chosen focus. Another powerful tool for directing attention is setting clear intentions. When we have a strong sense of purpose or a clear goal in mind, it becomes easier to focus our attention on activities that align with that intention. This is why goal setting can be such an effective strategy for personal growth and achievement. When we set meaningful goals, we prime our brains to notice opportunities and information related to those goals. This phenomenon, known as the reticular activating system, RAS, helps explain why we might suddenly start noticing a particular type of car on the road after deciding we want to buy one. Our brain becomes attuned to information relevant to our goals. By setting intentional goals and regularly reminding ourselves of them, we can harness this natural tendency of our brains. We can direct our attention towards actions and opportunities that will help us achieve our objectives, rather than getting caught up in distractions or activities that don't align with our values and aspirations. The way we direct our attention also has a significant impact on our creativity. Creative thinking often requires a balance between focused attention and more diffuse, open-ended thinking. When we're working on a creative project, we need periods of intense concentration to work out details and overcome obstacles. However, we also benefit from times of relaxed attention, allowing our minds to wander and make unexpected connections. Understanding this interplay between focused and diffuse thinking can help us optimize our creative processes. We can schedule focused work sessions for tasks that require concentrated effort, while also allowing time for more open-ended exploration and idea generation. Additionally, exposing ourselves to diverse experiences and ideas can fuel our creativity by giving our attention new and varied inputs to work with. By consciously choosing to engage with a wide range of information and experiences, we can enhance our creative thinking and problem-solving abilities. One particularly powerful state of attention is known as flow. Flow states occur when we are so deeply engrossed in an activity that we lose track of time and self-consciousness. In these states, our attention is fully absorbed in the task at hand, leading to high levels of performance and a sense of effortless action. While flow states can't be forced, we can create conditions that make them more likely to occur. This typically involves engaging in activities that are challenging but not overwhelming, with clear goals and immediate feedback. By cultivating the ability to focus deeply and eliminate distractions, we increase our chances of entering these highly productive and enjoyable flow states. The way we direct our attention also has profound implications for our overall well-being and mental health. Research has shown strong links between attention control and various aspects of psychological health, including stress management, emotional regulation, and resilience. When we're able to consciously direct our attention, we gain more control over our emotional responses to situations. Instead of getting caught up in worry or rumination, we can choose to focus on more constructive thoughts or actions. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or difficult emotions, but rather engaging with them in a more balanced and intentional way. Mindfulness practices, which cultivate focused attention on the present moment, have been shown to reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. By training our attention to stay grounded in the present, rather than getting caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past, we can significantly improve our emotional well-being. Moreover, the ability to control our attention can help us manage stress more effectively. When we're faced with challenging situations, being able to focus on constructive responses rather than getting overwhelmed by negative thoughts can make a huge difference in our stress levels and overall resilience. As we've explored throughout this video, our attention is a powerful tool that shapes our reality in countless ways. By becoming more aware of how we direct our focus and developing skills to control our attention intentionally, we can significantly enhance our lives. Remember, changing your attention patterns is a skill that takes time and practice to develop. Be patient with yourself as you work on implementing these ideas. Start small, perhaps by setting aside a few minutes each day for mindfulness practice, or by using the Pomodoro technique for one important task. Over time, you'll likely find that you're able to direct your attention more effectively in various areas of your life. By consciously choosing where to direct your focus, you're not just passively experiencing life, you're actively shaping your reality. You're training your brain to notice opportunities, cultivate positive experiences, and engage more deeply with the people and activities that matter most to you. As you move forward from this video, consider how you can be more intentional about your attention. What areas of your life could benefit from more focused awareness? How might your relationships improve if you gave them your full attention? What goals could you achieve by directing your focus more effectively? Remember, your attention is one of your most valuable resources. By learning to control and direct it wisely, you have the power to transform your experiences, enhance your well-being, and create a reality that aligns with your deepest values and aspirations. The choice of where to focus is always yours. Make it count.